And we're back with another episode of the Pitch, Putt, and Puff podcast. Before we get cooking, though, I want to take a quick second, give a shout out to a few sponsors. First, let's start off with Burkstop Candle. Our most recent episode, my man just sent me a nice little candle here. This thing is awesome, beautiful scent. We got the Clubhouse version right here, the coconut wax with a leather, tobacco, and oak scent. Let's get this bad boy fired up right now. Literally, it's perfect for every man cave, especially for you guys who, all the puffers out there, take care of that little extra smell you got going. So make sure you guys check out Burkstock Candles. Use promo code PPP20 to get yourself 20% off, good until December 11th. Take advantage of these. These are perfect for a stocking stuffer for sure. Also, I'd like to give a shout out. Make sure you check them out, burkstockcandles.com. Make sure you guys check them out over there. This thing literally smells awesome. Also, Shady Shafts. Make sure you guys go check out Shady Shafts. Every golfer could find something they like over at Shady Shafts. What he does over there is iron and club wraps. So to put a little design decor on your clubs, you put it right on the shaft, wrap it right around, easy to apply, done within minutes. Shady Shafts, the puffers, once again, we got the cannabis flower options, the smoke effect, a variety of different colors. They got the patriotic ones, the camouflage. I seen some like wine glasses ones, like a martini glasses on there for the females, and some of the males out there. I know you guys are some martini drinkers. Make sure you guys go check out shadyshafts.com, promo code PUFF to get yourself 20% off. Or excuse me, PUFF20 to get yourself 20% off. And also, as always, got to give a shout out to my man over at Gopher Golf. Check out Gopher Golf, the tees on point. We got the smiley face. We got the smiley face ones right here, right now. So make sure you guys go and check out Gopher Golf. Going to take a quick break here and then have my man Mikey jump on. We're just going to chop it up a little bit about New York City and what's going on in the world currently with the sports and everything else. So take a quick break and we'll bring Mikey on. And back on the Pitch, Putt, and Puff once again. We got, man, why does this thing always play? We got Mikey joining us. What up, Mikey?
What up? What up?
What's going on, brother? Yeah, man, we're just off-season golf, man. Off-season golf, not much.
Lack thereof.
Yeah, dude, it's
I haven't touched my club since the last time I played with you guys at fucking Freer Park.
Whew, you're going about 6 weeks in then, huh?
Yeah. Yep.
Damn,
bro.
It
was probably at least 4.
4 solid weeks, dude. Yeah, it's been let's see, the Sunday before Thanksgiving was the last round I played. Was up at Mohawk. So yeah, we're going 3-4 for us as well, dude. It's been, I mean, dude, time has just kind of stopped for me personally. So I have, I honestly didn't know what day it was last week. I'm like, what? I got to go back. Like, so I've been going down to the city, slinging the Christmas trees for NYC Trees. My man Harold. It's been, I do it every year. I'm doing this is year 6, I believe. I started the year right before COVID, and dude, let me tell you, when COVID hit, it was awesome because people didn't want you in their apartment. You couldn't get in some of these apartments. You were delivering these 10-foot trees instead of carrying them up 10 flights. You're dropping them at the front door, bro. Bang. But they're tipping you. They're still tipping you like you brought it upstairs. So
right.
The money was still good, and there was no traffic. So like now on an average day, you can take 15 to 20 trees and be back by 5 o'clock. But back then you could take 30, 40 trees and be back by 3 o'clock because you were just zipping around. It was crazy.
Dead streets in New York City, dude.
Bro, It was like I Am Legend back then, bro. It really was. It really was. Like, that's the best way to describe it. So I've been doing that I left Thanksgiving night. I leave after dinner. As soon as the little one falls asleep, I hop in the car and make the ride down. Usually get down there 11:30. We're at the stand loading up a fucking truck or a van or whatever. And the best part is, dude, I usually bring someone down from up here, but he's got so many returning college students that he hires. So I get a different person every time. And no one really like a handful of the guys know me, but most of the guys don't know me. So like when they see me and they're like, I'm like, yo, you smoke? One guy's like, nah, man, but do what you ever got to do. I'm like, this is all I'm going to do. I'm delivering these trees today, bro. Like to get through
all
today,
day.
I rolled up a bunch prior to heading down. And I was like, I showed the guy, he goes, bro, I go, that's just for today, dude. He goes, no way, man. No way. It was like 10, 12 joints rolled up, bro. And I'm like, yeah, bro, this should probably get us to like noon or something. He's like, bro, what? And I'm like, I'm kidding with you, man. So hopefully it lasts me the whole week. But it's cool though, like, one, just the experience of seeing different places. Like, I delivered to what the hell, Savannah Guthrie. She's on the Today Show.
Yep.
She hosted the Today Show, bro. Like, I was in her crib putting up her Christmas tree this year.
No way,
dude. That's what I'm saying, bro. It's like cool shit like that, dude.
Does she tip well for a liberal?
She took care of us. Her husband, she was getting her hair done. She came out to see the tree. She was like in the kitchen getting her hair styled or whatever. I don't know if she had an appearance or what was going on. It was the day after Thanksgiving. I'm like, yo, I just watched you on TV yesterday at the parade. You know what I mean? It's one of those things. And so I delivered her tree. Who else did I see? I seen, what the hell is the guy's name? He's a musician. I forget his name. Like a not a punk group, but like an older like rock group. The guy I was with knew who he was. I didn't recognize him because I'm not a big music person like that. But every year I see somebody, you know, I see something crazy. But really the cool thing is like going into these apartments and the views, bro. Like some of these places, dude, you're looking at the Statue of Liberty out one window. You turn to your right and it's the World Trade Center and Times Square and the Empire State. It's all right there. And it's like, yo, this is so cool. But I can never live down there just because of I wouldn't have a car if I lived down there. I don't think.
Nah, you don't need one. You'd have a mass transit authority fucking card.
Yeah, dude.
Absolutely.
I mean, and that's my favorite part, dude. I love being a tourist. So like when I gotta go, like, so my daughter every year, she wants a snow globe. I bring her anywhere, go somewhere, I bring her back a snow globe. It's just the thing I've always done.
Yeah.
Texas, Florida. Every year I go to the city, she wants a princess one or a Santa one. This year she wanted a reindeer one. Well, let me tell you, bro, I walked about 20 miles looking in every one of these shops looking for a reindeer snow globe. Couldn't find one anywhere. So I found her a reindeer stuffed animal and a little teddy bear. Here you go. Best I can do, kid. I got it like a I love New York snow globe or something just to have it, just to keep the snow globe tradition.
There you
going.
Go.
You know, I got to mix it up. But like going through Times Square, bro, is like being a tourist is dope. But this was the first year and the first time, like, you read the news and you see in the papers and all this shit of all the migrants and this and that. The only place in New York City I noticed it was Times Square. And I'm telling you, I was in Brooklyn, Queens. I was in Upper Manhattan, Lower Manhattan, the East Side, West Side, Tribeca, you name it. Like I was in that part of the city, and not one time did I see anything outside of the ordinary except in Times Square. Times Square is a little wild right now, bro.
Yep.
Times Square is a little wild.
Keep your guard up at all times,
bro.
Dude.
On a swivel, dude. Like, so here's the thing. Most of the time,
were you down there? Were you down there for all the shit that just happened?
No, I was gone. So I came home Tuesday night. I was back home to Albany on Wednesday, and then I went back down Thursday night. So I had 13 days off of work, and I had 1 day off technically where I didn't actually like physically work, bro. And it's a lot. It's a lot of windshield time. I'm driving a lot. Driving a van in New York City, like a U-Haul van. It's not.
What size?
I don't know. One of them average size, like painter's vans.
Okay.
Kind of thing, like a moving van.
Yep.
So I'm zipping that through New York City traffic, dude. Like that's stressful as it is, and going through these tunnels that are this narrow and all that. But I didn't see. I was right by that hotel, like delivering a tree the day or two before. Like right by it, bro. Wild shit. But like even that, dude, I didn't see any like crazy like searches or like a big police presence because of it or nothing of that. I mean, that was a hit, obviously. That we can get into that.
Something's weird going down with that whole fucking thing, dude.
So his family's tied into healthcare. They donated a lot of money to certain healthcare organizations and shit like that. Very rich family from Baltimore. But also I heard that the guy who was shot was going to testify on Nancy Pelosi for insider trading.
Yep. I heard that as well.
So I mean, there's a thing where you can follow on Twitter or X or whatever it is. You can follow Pelosi's stock, and that
I
always
just
seems to go up.
And when he got brought in for his arraignment or whatever, and on the way into New York,
Yeah,
he was like trying to yell a bunch of shit, saying that the American public's being played or something along them lines. I'm paraphrasing, but something along them
today.
lines. Yeah, and it just seemed weird that the cops were like trying to shut him up and trying to get him inside, like quick.
And then when he came out, he didn't say a word, bro.
Right. So it just seemed weird to me where they don't usher, they let people as they're going in for their arraignment or whatever.
Right.
They
let them do whatever they want.
Right. They just keep the pace and walk with them. They seemed like they hurried up and like walked really fast with them inside, which seemed weird to me.
Let's run it all back, man. Let's start from the beginning. So this guy allegedly camped out outside of this hotel for almost like overnight, I guess. He was out there for hours. So as soon as the guy comes out, he fires 3 shots with a silencer, and they're saying it was a gun that I guess you like farm like a lot of farmers use to put down animals, to where like he had to cock it every time to get a shot off, like it was jammed. But it wasn't. They don't know if it was jammed or it was a certain type of gun. I'm not familiar with firearms like that, but to where you had to cock it every time you got a shot off.
Now see, I also heard that it was a 3D printed gun, and
that would make sense too. And the guy's an engineer.
I'm not really into guns that much myself either, Raj, but I believe a 3D printed gun you would be doing the single shot one by one.
That makes sense, dude. That makes sense. That does make a lot of sense.
And they do, from what I understand, jam up real easy.
So, and he obviously was familiar enough to know that, okay, it's jammed. Let's pop. He got 3 shots off, and every one of them had something on it that was related to like the deviance of the healthcare system and shit, and health insurance, especially the guy being the Brian Thompson guy being the CEO.
That shit could have been given to him by whoever his handler is.
Yeah, I mean, do you think? Okay, so here's my conspiracy with it. You think he's an MK Ultra type guy, and they turned him on to go put the hit on?
Dude, if it's true about the insider trading that's why he ended up getting killed, is because he was going to testify about the insider trading, dude, you're talking that shit probably goes as high up as the Untouchables. You're talking Nancy Pelosi. She's got some strings that she can fucking pull.
Facts, dude, for sure, dude. I mean, that whole crew there, as you know, they call it the cabal or the deep state or whatever the hell they call it, and they've been running shit for a while, and that's why they're so opposed to Trump. I feel like because he's not on that team.
I mean, look at
control.
How is it that a vice a former president on the campaign trail gets shot in the ear? And it's not like you should still be hearing about it.
Yeah,
it should still be headlines.
Absolutely.
And, but
absolutely.
No, it all gets swept under the carpet, which tells me that it was an inside job.
Right. 100%.
Absolutely.
Here's the other thing too with this kid, this Lewis. The fuck was I forget the last name right now. I've been reading it all day too. But he escaped calmly on a city bike, like to the point where you almost thought like he looked like a hitman doing it. You know what I mean? Like, you're going to be on camera. He was masked up the whole time he was in the city, except for the 2 seconds at Starbucks when he was trying to holler at the barista. But like, he was so calculated on everything he did, from taking a city bike into Central Park, bro. Once you get into Central Park, poof, you can disappear in a blink of an eye, dude. Blink of an eye in Central Park and pop out any which side of town and you're gone.
Anywhere,
dude. And like going through the park and like being like right around there, you can see like legit where the fuck he goes, man. It was crazy, dude, how smooth he was to get away.
Yeah, well, from what I understand, he was smooth as silk getting away, but when they got him in the McDonald's, I guess he was shitting bricks.
Yeah, eating hash browns. He was shook. He took his mask off for a second to eat a hash brown, and a customer seen him, walked outside, called the police, and sat in their car and waited for him to leave. And I guess the cops pulled up before he was able to even make it out of the restaurant.
That even seems fishy to me, dude.
It all does, bro. It all does.
Like, think about, would you have been able to identify that dude if he was sitting in a McDonald's off of the fucking info that you were given?
Bro, you know, I seen so many people this weekend in New
You
York
wouldn't
that
have been able. I don't care what anybody
I would
says, dude.
never. He could have walked past me 3 different times this week. I wouldn't have been able to tell you that.
Exactly, but this McDonald's employee in Connecticut fucking recognized him from the fucking
Pennsylvania,
footage. Pennsylvania, whatever.
Altoona, Pennsylvania.
Like, come on, something's fishy, bro.
Dude, every lighter I own is died.
Yep. See,
every lighter I own is dead.
You got a graveyard of fucking lighters at your house.
Bro, it's so bad. They all died at like the same time too. Same time, man. But yeah, dude, that shit was crazy, dude. And like I expected when I went back down on Thursday to see like a presence in like downtown and like with the police and all that. But there was nothing. It was regular
Nope.
business.
Regular day at the office.
Pretty much, man. So if I get back down there. Here's a good one. I get back down there on Friday night. My man H at Harold, I call him H. H Money's his nickname. He's got a party to go to. So he's a rugby coach. He coaches. I don't think he retired from playing, too many injuries. So he coaches like a men's team, and it was their end of the year party, and it's like fully catered. Like they all put in for this throughout the season. So he's like, dude, I'm going to this party any chance. And he's got like a whole dispatch team and like people who route us and all this and that. Like they're great. So I get a phone call. Hey, Raj, I know you got nothing going on tonight because Harold's going and Alex is working. So I had nothing to do except maybe go sit at the Airbnb by myself. I was like, I'll run deliveries. She's like, do you mind doing it by yourself? You know me, Mikey. I don't give a shit ever. Right. I'm down for whatever. I got nothing else to do. Yeah, I guess let's go. So I'm like, just don't give me anything crazy. Like I don't want to carry like a 7-footer up 10 flights of stairs or anything like that. And don't give me a tree bigger than a 7-footer because that's going to be, it's pretty much hard enough as it is to put it up by yourself, let alone something tall, a tree tall, 2 feet taller than me with the whole whirl and stuff on top. So I'm like, all right, I get the list of deliveries. So I already did at this point like 20 deliveries on Friday. And it's 5 o'clock. I'm pretty much done. Like I'm cleaning up the stuff.
Okay, so you leave work Friday from
no regular work? No, I had the whole week off.
Oh, you had the whole week off.
So I had time that I was going to use or lose by the end of the year.
Yep.
So I was like, what better, week
absolutely
to take it off and take advantage of it.
Get paid twice.
So it kind of stunk because it's the longest I've ever been away from the kiddo. But it was good. Like your mom was still here and stuff. But like it was hard like now that she's older too and realizes like, yo, Dad, when are you coming home, bro? Like what's going on here? You know what I mean? You've been gone for 4 days.
She's starting to grasp the concept of time.
Yeah. But we told her we're taking her to Disney. We broke the news to her the other day. So she flipped out, and I told her, I was like, listen, now you know why Daddy's staying a couple extra days. Walt's taking all my money.
So, yeah, he is.
All of it.
Don't keep your eye on her.
Oh, no doubt, bro. That place is wild. But yeah, we're going down in end of January. Going to spend a week down in Orlando at Disney.
That's awesome, dude.
Yeah, man. It's going to be pretty sick. I'm excited. She's extremely excited. I got it on video. I'll show you when I see you. It's really dope. Really dope. But
speaking of, what are you doing Friday?
Don't know yet. I won't know until Wednesday. I won't know about tomorrow or Thursday. I'll know. I was just texting with him before we hopped on. It's looking a little light, so he's not sure. But we might do like an end of the year party kind of thing with some of the tree crew. So he's like, I can have you come down, work Saturday, pay for your, basically pay for myself to, going down and everything else. And then we'll go out Saturday night, head home Sunday morning. So
there you go.
Like last year, he took me to the Pinstripe Bowl with the Hurricanes and Rutgers, which was
Yep.
dope. Speaking of the Hurricanes, coming up on the next episode, gonna have the Orange Bowl boys. This is a selfish episode for myself here. I'm a huge fan of these guys. I've been listening since they started a podcast. And to be honest with you, Mike, it was like those guys and We Don't Smoke the Same Crew, where I was like, yo, I can do this. Like they're just regular dudes kicking it, talking about the Canes. The We Don't Smoke the same guys, regular dudes chilling with their boys, bringing people in, interesting people in. I'm like, yo,
Yep.
I could definitely do this shit. Let's do it. And that's when I kind of just said, took my chance and started the whole podcast.
Really?
Pretty much, because like other people I listen to, like Fighter and the Kid with Brian Callen or Tinfoil Hat with Tripoli.
Yep.
Those guys are already established comedians.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So like they have a following of some sort or a fan base of some sort where like the We Don't Smoke the Same guys. Yeah, XG somewhat like just started in comedy, but he doesn't have like a following like that. Like he's got followers from the conspiracy world and shit like that. E-Zone has followers from the cannabis world and stuff, but like they kind of just joined up doing their own thing and then linked up and turned into that where they're very successful. And then you got the Orange Bowl boys. They're literally three friends that have loved the Hurricanes for 30 years. And they just started talking about like what they would be doing anyway on a Sunday morning after watching a college football game. You know what I mean? And they just started recording it and like, boom, they blew up. It's probably the most popular Hurricanes podcast there is. And the one
there's a Mets podcast too that I haven't watched one episode yet fully through.
Yeah.
But I'll watch like 10, 15-minute clips here and there.
Of just regular
it's
dudes.
Pretty good.
Man.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Of just regular dudes.
Two regular Mets fans that actually know their shit.
And congratulations, bro.
Yeah. Soto.
You got him.
Yeah, we did.
They got the Soto, man.
Cost them an arm and a leg, but they got him.
Yo, is it like a Steve Alboni? Is it like a Bobby Bonilla deal where they got to pay him for 48 years?
No,
it's not.
No deferrals, no nothings. It's all straight up. It's gonna be $51 million a year for the first 5 years, and if he opts out, we can void his opt out by just paying him $55 million a year for the rest of the contract.
Okay, so it's a smart contract on both sides.
It'll end up being $800 million over the life of the contract versus the $760 whatever it was.
Yeah, that's a huge thing for the Mets have been the stepbrother to the Yankees for 25, 30 years now. So to see you guys get that is cool. And the other good thing as a Yankees fan, let me tell you, it really now makes the Steinbrenners have to fucking do something. They haven't really been like he hasn't been able to close out a big free agent, dude. We just got the pitcher Fried from Atlanta, but like that's it.
Yep. And I think that was getting Max Fried for the amount of money that they did.
Fried,
yeah. I think that was a knee-jerk reaction that I'm hoping doesn't come back to. I mean, I'm not even a Yankees fan. I'm hoping for their sake that it doesn't come back to bite them.
Right.
Kind of like the Giancarlo Stanton. Yeah. That was a knee-jerk reaction when they missed out on who was it? They missed out on somebody, and then the Giancarlo was the fallback.
Yep.
And now they're stuck with him.
And they're paying these guys just way too much fucking. Like, haven't they realized yet that these 10 and 15-year contracts really don't work? Like, they're already 5 years into their career. You're not getting 20 solid years for that amount of money out of them.
The thing is if you're a smart baseball person, if you're signing like Juan Soto, you sign him to a 15-year deal, but you're hoping that he pays off on the first 10.
Right.
So that way them first 10 pays for them fucking them last 5 bad years. So that it
money, dude. So much. What was the final? 7-6?
Dude. Yeah, yep.
Yeah.
Dude, I mean, hey, you go look at how much revenue every team brings in and how much revenue they pay out for payroll,
Yeah.
and it's disgusting.
Ugh,
Like, all these teams can afford these kinds of
I
contracts.
know.
They just choose not to, dude.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
like
Especially like,
Baltimore, Tampa Bay, all these small market teams that they're making 150, 200 million dollars a year. The owners are.
right, right. They just don't
So
want to share the wealth with other players. Right.
right,
Especially in
exactly.
baseball where it's an open market like that. Like
Yup.
football though, like these football teams are crushing it. These football owners, they're crushing it.
Dude,
NFL is crazy. Just on ticket sales alone.
like the signing bonuses that they give out on fucking football contracts are absurd.
Because I think those are guaranteed. That's the only thing that's guaranteed to a player is a
Right.
signing bonus in the
Yep.
NFL. And that's crazy because you could be hurt and be done tomorrow. And then boom, your contract's you're done. See you.
And the fucked up thing is in baseball, it's the exact opposite. You could fucking blow out your knee and they still have to pay you the life of that contract,
Yeah.
even though you blasted out your knee and your career's done.
Yeah.
But the smart people end up getting insurance on the
Yeah.
contracts.
You get insurance on it. Yeah. That's the move, man.
Yep.
That is the move.
That's
Yeah,
a
dude.
that's a mistake. That's a mistake that I think the Washington Nationals made with Steven Strasburg.
Yeah. Remember that? Yep.
They signed him, and then the following year, that was it.
He's all done, right? He retired.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. He was a little phenom coming up.
Yep.
But so are the Queens, man. So Queens is where I ended that my Friday night, actually. Let me finish that fucking story. So Friday night, I get the call, can you run a couple appointments? So I already ran the 20 trees, right? So I'm out there running these fucking trees, and every thing is 20 minutes away. So I had to go drop off like a wreath at one place because someone forgot it. So I drop it off there. I look up the next one, 20 minutes away. I'm like, yo, I'm never going to make these 4 fucking trees by 8 o'clock. So then it gets to the point where they're starting, like, the second one was like 30 minutes away. So, bro, I'm knocking out these 7-foot trees in the middle of Manhattan. I'm on 48th Street and 5th Avenue, banging out trees. The best part is the back door of the fucking van, the latch broke. So now I got a bungee holding the damn thing together. I'm stressing because now the dispatch lady's calling me. She's like, Raj, where are you? I'm like, yo, you can see where I am. I'm running behind. You set me up with these appointments. I'm flipping out on it. I'm like, they're 20 minutes apart from everywhere. I don't know how you expected me to get there in 3 hours. I don't have a fucking cape. Like, I go, the door don't work on the van. I go, there's no gas in the thing for wherever I took it from before. Like, that's the whole thing. Like, you're supposed to fill up to make sure everything's cleaned out and fill up. I had to pull like 5 trees out of the back because no one cleaned anything up. I'm thinking it's Harold, so I'm like, yo, H, bro, you're a fucking asshole. I'm so pissed at him. And he calls me. He's like, yo, how you making out? I'm like, bro, you left this van a mess. He's like, I didn't even work today, bro. I didn't have the van. I'm like, who the hell had the van, dude? He goes, I don't know. He goes, I didn't work today. I thought you had it. I'm like, nope. And it's going back and forth. So I end up getting to like the last couple trees. I'm in the middle of Queens. It's a small street, dude, like a real narrow street. I'm like, there's absolutely nowhere to park, bro. And I got to carry a 7-foot tree up 6 flights of stairs by myself. I'm like, yo. And bro, these stairways of these old buildings aren't like you're going through like a Hilton hallway, bro. You know what I'm saying, dude? It's super narrow.
Absolutely.
So,
Absolutely.
so I'm like, fuck, dude. And I end up, boom. I keep the thing wrapped up. I'm like supposed to shake it out and shit. I hope Harold don't listen. But I keep the thing wrapped up. I throw it on my shoulder and I'm just, boom, lugging it up, bro. I'm up there. I'm sweating at this point. I'm like, yo, these stairs are like a bitch. I'm carrying this 100-pound tree on my shoulder like dead weight. I'm like,
I'm
this
not
sucks.
doing this. I'm not doing this shit next year. Fuck this. Fuck this.
No,
Fuck this.
the whole time, right? And then I get to the top of the stairs. The lady's like, oh, I thought it'd be a lot bigger. I'm like, a lot bigger. I said, if it was any bigger, I said, I hear that all the time. But I said, I said, but if it is any bigger, I said, we wouldn't be able to get into your house. She goes, oh, really? I go, absolutely not. I go, not. I go, a tree this, I made the whole line up and this.
Absolutely. You hit her with a line.
Just so I didn't have to carry the thing back down, bro. And she took it, thank God. But yeah, bro, it was just shit like that. And then like she hooked me up with a nice tip though, so I wasn't too mad because she seen me working to get that thing up the stairs, I think. And then that was Friday, but the Tuesday or the one of the nights before the previous week, me and Harold went up to uh like Newburgh, bro. I said, bro, I might as well, go home from here. Like I'm an hour away from home. I'm an hour
For
and a half
real.
away from the city. Like I didn't know we were going this far up. He's like, yeah, man, this is a loyal customer. They lived in the city, then they moved up to Westchester. They just keep moving north and north. And he pays like a crazy delivery fee. So Harold's like, I gotta do it for him. He's a loyal customer.
Right. Soon you'll be going up to Lake George.
Right. That's what I said. I said, soon you'll be having me throw a 12-footer on my roof and bringing it home. So I go up and I go with him. And bro, we're smoking the whole time up and shit, having a good, just fucking kick it. Like it's really the only time of the year because of how busy both of us are to where we can just chill and like hang out like the old days kind of thing, stress free, like besides the work part. And we're just like bullshitting, catching up on everything, life and all this shit. And it's a long ride, bro. And it's like back roads and it's like a windy, like going up to the Catskills mountain windy road, right? So we're about, I don't know, an hour 20 into the hour and 40-minute ride. And he's like, yo, Raj, how much further until I got to turn? I'm like, little under 3 miles, bro. He goes, and he's going up a hill, right? So like 30 seconds, maybe a minute later, he goes, yo, bro, how much further? I'm like, bro, we're still like 3 miles away. He goes, and he's like exhausted, barely keeping his eyes open at this point. He's like, how come every time I ask you something, it's 3 miles? Though 3 miles this, 3 miles that, everything's 3 fucking miles. Like, I'm crying because I'm dying laughing because I've seen this like blow up coming minutes before. And I'm like, bro, look at your odometer right now. Your speedometer right now. You're going 7 miles per hour. If you don't fucking go any faster, we're not gonna go anywhere. But we're arguing back and forth like fucking brothers. He looks at the speedometer and just like puts his head down. He goes, oh. It just drives up the hill. We get there, we hit the cold air. We both like wake up like nothing happened. Like put this guy's tree up in 5 minutes. Back down to the city in an hour and 20. Dude, I was cruising back. I drove back. I wasn't letting him drive back.
You don't ever have to decorate the trees, do you?
Me personally, the most I'll do, I'm comfortable doing is like putting lights on somebody's tree. I'm not gonna decorate a whole tree though. He has a service that does that. So his girlfriend and like a couple of her cousins and friends, they offer the decorating service. So like that has really blown up for him this year. He's doing really good with that. So it's a big like that surprises me too because growing up like decorating a tree was the family tradition. You know,
it's starting to be a big thing up here too. Like Black Diamond Landscaping does.
That's my
does a whole fucking off season nothing but
lights and shit.
Yeah, yep.
Like those guys do good.
He's got a whole warehouse like full of everybody's shit. Like people,
oh really?
Yeah, he has houses that he goes back and does every year. So he just stores their decorations in a certain spot. So it's like he has thousands of them, bro. It's amazing. It's amazing the amount of money people pay $4 or $5 grand that come set up decorations,
bro. Yeah, bro. Yeah. Like these people are paying like, all right, for example, like in New York City, the tree itself for like a 6-footer, I think it's around $160 for the tree. Then you got to get the stand. So then you're paying the delivery fee. Then you're paying the decoration fee. Then you're paying the pickup fee. So when all said and done, some of these people are $1,000, $1,500, $2,000 into a Christmas tree with decorations and pickup and removal and everything else. It's wild, dude.
A couple people that do the WFAN sports radio, like one of the podcasts, the Mets podcast thing, Evan Roberts, he was talking about it on his fucking show the other day, and he was saying that it costs like $5 grand
for a Christmas tree,
and that's down in the city. That's just to have somebody come and decorate your house.
Yeah, like do all the absolutely
on the outside
decorations and shit.
All the outside stuff.
Yeah,
$5 grand, dude.
You don't see it like down in like the Midtown Manhattan area and stuff like that. You don't really see like a lot of decorations for like houses. Like they're all in the businesses and that kind of thing.
Yep.
You'll see a lot more of that in like the Queens, Brooklyn area. I spent a
Yep.
lot of time in Brooklyn more than usually. I'm in Queens a bunch, but I wasn't in Queens this year. I always make my annual stop at the Ghostbuster house. They were out on a call, so I didn't get my T-shirt, which I was upset about. So I might have to go back down and grab it next week if I go. I don't know if I'm going though. I got a feeling I won't be going down. So if not, Mikey, we'll be getting the clubs out, man. I'll be cleaning off the clubs. We'll go over to
Yeah.
what's the guy?
Yeah.
He's got it at Burden Lake, which is very
But,
convenient for me.
and I've never been to their simulators. How are they?
I've never been there. I've seen them. Similar to the bunker with the open space wise, but I don't know like how the simulator itself is. I've never played it.
Now, my question is going to be, do they do food?
Yes, food's pretty
Okay.
decent up there too.
Okay.
Restaurant. So what's cool about that course, man? They do a lot of like package deals up there during the like season as well. Like they call them green days or like retro days.
Yeah, me and Anthony used to be regulars there. They used to do Fridays, what they used to call it, Twilight.
Twilight golf, yeah. So from like 3 like or after 4 p.m. or something like that. You
Yeah, it
go and
was
pay
like
like
fucking $20, and I think you'd play until you could finish it out.
yeah. So what they do on like a Monday or Tuesday, if you get out there before 1 o'clock, you can go and you pay like $35 or $45, whatever. I forget what it is. It's called a Green Day, and you 18 with a cart plus lunch you get lunch. So they give you a ticket to go up to the restaurant and get lunch and shit. So when I used to first started playing, it was more convenient for me and it was cheap. So I was like, all right, I'll go up there. And I'd go by myself a lot and play 2-3 balls when there wasn't a lot of people up there during the
Right.
day. Because it's a semi-private club. And I would go up there and then I'm like, shit, I got nothing else to do. Let me grab lunch real quick before I got to pop out to work or whatever I was doing. But decent little course. It's great for tournaments. It's a really nice course for tournaments, challenging shots out there. But
I enjoyed it.
yeah,
We stopped going because it started falling off. Like
yeah.
they stopped taking care of it for some reason. I don't know why. But
Well, they also own the what's the one over in the one shit. You guys played it in the tour.
oh, the old Evergreen.
Yeah, that one.
Shit, I can't remember the name, what it's
Yeah.
called.
So I forget too, but
Oak.
No.
No.
I'll think of it. They own that course as well. So I think he put a lot of money and effort into that. But once Burden gets like burnt out in the summer with the sun and shit like that, they don't water it enough. The greens get all chewed up. Like they just don't take care of it the way they should. Like Freer Park is for sure.
Yeah.
So
it is a nice course though.
Yeah, it is.
And
It is
they do smoking deals.
Yeah, the deals are worth it. The greens are nice when it's running smooth and shit. Like you got to play it in the early in the season. And a fall golf up there is really nice. I played a bunch of fall golf. Up there.
I'm anxious to get back with the boys for a night.
Yeah, man. I'm hoping to do something too. I've been, like I said, just so busy. Then going back to work on Monday and having to start fresh. That was awesome. I got back. So even that, dude, I told him, I was like, yo, Sunday, I don't want to work after 5 o'clock. Like, no deliveries after 5. I want to get home early. Be home by 8 o'clock, see my kid before she goes to bed, kind of thing. And of course, I was there till 8:30 and got home at 11:30. I'm like, bro, I'm just so tired. Woke up 3 o'clock, went to work. It's just like, damn, give me a second to have a vacation.
So even in the off season, you're going in at 3.
Depends on what I was doing. Like I knew I was gonna have a busy day, so I went in a little early. I went in at 4. I woke up at 3 though. So work. Yeah, dude, it sucks, man. You get used to it. You do. You really get used to it.
I know.
It's nice to get a little break from it too. Like they're like, "Yo, bro, we're getting up at 5 o'clock." I'm like, "Okay." Like, you're gonna be good with that? I'm like, "Bro, look at my alarms." I showed him my phone. I'm like, "Look at how my alarm's set. 2:30, 2:45, 3 o'clock." Like
we go out when we go on trips. Anthony and everybody, whoever else is usually there staying with us, like Brad.
Yeah.
Brad will sleep right in, dude. I'm an early riser.
Yeah, I gotta be,
Anthony will
dude.
sleep in too. Anthony will sleep right through the day if he could.
I'll be the last one to bed and the first one up most of the time, dude.
Yep,
Most of the time, it's just,
that's me.
especially like when I'm sleeping, like even down, like when I was just down there, I woke up early every single morning without the alarm. I wouldn't like here. I'm sleeping through my alarm almost every morning, like the first one at least, you know. And then down there, I was up before. I was fidgeting in my sleep, like just not when I'm not home. I'm not. You're not when you're not in your comfort zone.
Absolutely.
You don't sleep like you're like, oh shit. And like hearing shit outside, like I was close to the street, so I was hearing the cars driving
That's
by. Like,
you know what that is, right? That's your natural human instinct. That's
yeah,
your fight. That's your fight or flight mode.
yep. Just being aware when I'm even sleeping.
You're in a different a different environment. Fucking that's your shit's always on guard.
Yep. You gotta be all the time, especially down there, man. You never know down there.
Now what's he do? He put you up in a hotel?
So that's it. That's every year, bro. It's
Different.
I bring an air mattress, pillows, blankets, because I never know where I'm going to be sleeping, what's going to happen. Yeah, I let
Fucking Times Square.
bro, legit. I could be on the 7 train going up and downtown all day. Yeah, for real. So, the first year we were staying, he had an apartment upstairs from the lot, which was awesome. It was a shithole, but it was awesome. Just for the simple fact it was right down there. Like we'd wake up, I could wake up at 7, walk downstairs, get ready. I don't have to worry about driving back and forth, back and
Right.
forth. And then there was also the one year he had an apartment. Where the hell was it? Oh, it was in like Harlem, but it was like 7th floor walk up, bro. It was in like a little bit of a rough part of town too, but like luckily it was right next to a police station, so we felt somewhat safe. But like you were when you went to the store, the guy standing outside the store definitely were all carrying, and
You
most of
guys,
them probably had a
right?
body on them already.
You gripping the inside of your pockets.
Bro, like bringing nothing but like 10 singles with me and buying just a couple things to get back to what I needed. It's like
That's
a
it,
candy
man.
bar. That's it. That's all I got, man. That's all I got. Shit, bro. I'm telling you, it's wild, dude. So that was one year. And then 2 years ago, one of his he's a teacher as well. So one of his teachers was out of town or was with a boyfriend. So she let him rent the place out for the month and a half or whatever. So he did that, and that was nice because it was a nice space. Like but it was like being a little kid and having to sleep over with your buddies, bro. Like all the air
Right.
matches were all spread out all over the place. There's like 4 of us in the living room, two people in a bedroom, like a
Fucking
hostel.
one person farts during the night, everybody hears it.
Everybody hears it, dude. It's like a hotel room, like just crashing out. Like literally, you're sleeping 3-4 hours because you're working or out hanging out doing whatever. But then the Airbnb was the shit this year because I walked in and it was just me, him, and our homeboy Alex. When me and him work together, dude. We have so much fun because we both know what the hell we're doing. So it makes the day boom, boom, boom. Uh, and it's like so smooth. And we're like, but what sucks is, dude, every time I worked with him, we would be like an hour, 2 hours ahead of schedule because our deliveries would be set 8 to 11, and then like 11 to 2, 2 to 5, and then 5 to 8, and then 8 to 11 again. So we would always be so far ahead. We'd be calling people, sorry, we're not going to be home till 5 o'clock. So we would just go and like I'd type in like nearest tourist attraction, and like we went like go find something to like drive by like we've never seen before, or do something like or just sit on the side of the road.
Go to the museum.
Yeah, bro, like just drive by something stupid. It was like, but like it was super fun working with him. But then getting at the Airbnb and having a bed and like not having to worry about blowing up my air mattress and you know waking people up and
That's
like
being spoiled, dude.
yeah, dude, he hooked us up, man. Like he for sure hooked us up this year. It was
Oh,
dope. But
so that was this year? You
that
had an
was this year.
Airbnb?
That was
Nice.
this year. So that was this year. I'm hoping he does that shit from now on because it was legit. And we were in the nice part of town. We were in Harlem, but like in the I guess like the west side of Harlem, which is a little bit nicer.
Yep.
Right near the West Side Highway. And it was dope, man. Like it was legit. It was legit. It was a real nice place. I couldn't live down there, like I said before, man. It would be it's cool to go down and like do those little pop-ins like I do, but to live that hustle and bustle every day, bro,
No,
could not do it. When I
no,
was younger, I used to want to do it, but now I'm like, nah, bro, we ain't doing that.
no. My tattoo guy, Mike Maney, um, owns a tattoo shop up here, up in Toga,
Okay.
and he's the same way. When he moved down there for like 4 or 5 years and started tattooing down there. So I used to have to go down there, and he used to tattoo me in his apartment in Brooklyn.
Okay.
And I used to drive my car down there, and we would put 4 or 5 people in my car and drive down, and it was like, dude, driving through Brooklyn.
Bro, picture doing that in a van, bro, with 20 Christmas trees in the back and a 12-footer on the roof, bro. That's the type of
I
shit I
couldn't
was doing.
I couldn't, dude. I
That's
couldn't.
literally what I'm doing, like
I
zigzagging, diddy bopping through traffic, like whoop, whoop.
Dude, down in Manhattan, driving through Manhattan with all them
Yeah,
fucking taxi cabs, dude.
yeah, bro. Plus now you got all the Ubers out there. Plus you got all
Dude, they're
the Lyft
ruthless.
things and all that shit, bro. It's that's that and now the dudes on the e-bikes and the
Oh,
scooters and shit
Jesus
delivering
Christ.
food with Uber Eats and DoorDash and all that. Dude, it's insane. Like I smoked the dude with my door. Getting out of the car, I hit a dude on a Chicana on his bike, man. I almost knocked that fool over, man. He
My
almost went down, fool.
my aunt did that up here, and actually had to pay for the dude's hospital bills and shit.
Yeah,
Cause
dude. He was good. He just bumped it like caught the mirror, like clipped him. I apologize. Like, sorry, senor, sorry.
yeah, you're supposed to watch how you open before you open your door, man. You're supposed to look in your mirrors.
Dude, it's down there. You have to. You have to do it down there. It's
Absolutely,
it's
dude.
mandatory. It's so crazy. But when you order something, dude, you can get it legit in like 20 minutes. It was there. Like we DoorDashed one night and that shit was there in like 20 minutes. I was like, no way. And it
Not like
was.
up here, dude.
That's what I'm saying. Because there's so many people down there that once they want to get it to you as fast as
That's
possible
what
to get their next
that's
delivery.
where it works. Up here, that shit don't work up here,
No,
man.
no, it's wild.
And not if you enjoy food.
Right.
You know, you get food and it comes to you an hour and a half later. It's not that same food that you ordered an hour and a half ago.
Yo, and it's so funny. Every time I go down there, I never, all I really eat is like pizzas and sandwiches because by the time we actually like stop to eat most of the time, it's 11 o'clock at night.
Right.
We're covered in sap and everything else from the trees. So we're not like gonna go
Go get
sit down in a nice restaurant, you know?
go get 2 slices and a fucking couple garlic knots.
Yeah, or we're going over to the deli on the corner and grabbing a sub and bringing it back to
Yep.
the apartment kind of thing.
And
But,
dude, that's where you'll find fucking gems throughout the city, dude.
bro,
Is all them little stores that do fucking deli sandwiches that are fucking to die for.
bro, there's some definitely some hidden gems. I found the best breakfast sandwich I've ever had in my life down there. Shit was bomb. Like homegirl hooked it up. Nice little bacon, egg, and cheese, but it was I don't know if it was the hard roll it was on or the bacon she used or what it was, but it was so good. Cheese, it was bomb, dude. So I started getting those every morning. That was my turn into my little ritual, like every other morning. And then that's the thing, dude. You can literally the food variety down there is so good, and I never take advantage of it. Never.
So good.
But yeah, you can find some gems because you can find on some of those stores, man. You can find anything from a pre-roll to whatever you're looking for.
Dude,
So that,
I stayed down there one time at my buddy Jonah's, one of his friends' house, and we get up early, go get breakfast. I'm not a big breakfast person.
yeah,
Fucking get pancakes. I figure, yeah, I'll get fucking blueberry pancakes, man.
you hit up a Greek spot probably, right, from a diner.
Dude, these fucking pancakes.
I already know.
Dude, the stack. It was probably a foot. The
Mm-hmm.
stack of pancakes, the size of the plate, and each pancake was probably a good inch thick.
Yeah.
real deal blueberries, whole blueberries, dude, in the batter. It was so good,
Yeah.
dude. And like I said, it was like a little cut in a little hole in the wall. You would have never even known it was there.
Those are the spots, man.
Yep.
Those are the gems. That's why they're there.
I wish I had a steel trap of a mind to remember the name of the place, because I'd give them props. They're probably still there right now, because it was like a little family owned fucking joint.
Mm-hmm.
Like you said, the little Greek.
Yeah, dude, those little Greeks. There's a Greek spot in Queens right on 31st and I think I want to say it's 31st and 23rd. Me and Harold used to go there every morning for breakfast when I was doing construction down there at his house in Queens. Like, yo, you going to get bagels today? We're going to get breakfast here. Like every single day, we're going to get some pancakes, whatever. Their French toast was bomb. Like, but those are the like little spots you got to hit up.
And they say everything is different down in New York because of the New York water.
The water, yeah.
The bagels and pizza is all different because of the water that they use.
I'll tell you, I wouldn't be drinking when some of those people give me water to fill up their Christmas tree. I ain't drinking that shit. Hell no, absolutely not,
right,
man.
Feed that shit to the trees. Just don't show it to me.
Don't show it to me, bro. That shit is crazy. But yeah, dude, there's some dope shit down there, man. I got a connection down there with a couple people. The Stone in the family I just had on, he's from New Jersey, and I want to link up with him because he does a bunch of tournaments and stuff. He does some comedy events as well, like I think he called it Tokers and Jokers or something to that. I forget.
Okay.
And get some like underground comedians to come in, and like, bro, I'm even tempted to throw my 10 minutes in there, my 5 minutes in there, see what I got.
Dude, like, 10 minutes is a long time when you're up there on that stage trying to pull jokes, bro.
I think I could probably do like a confident like 3 to 5 minutes worth of jokes. Like if I spaced it out properly and did it the right way, you know what I mean?
A good 3 to 5, dude.
Yeah, start there. Baby steps.
Start small.
Baby steps. Yeah, 10 minutes is a long time. We'll start 3 to 5. I know like how I would open up and stuff like that, but from there I'd have to see how it would spin from the opener to see which way I would go. I think, but I'm thinking about it. I've been thinking about, like, especially when I was down there, one of the guys I was with actually said he used to do it, like open mics and stuff. And I'm like, yo, this is where I would do it, because if I bombed and fucked up, nobody knows me.
Right.
So I wouldn't care.
You'll never run into anybody.
No, I would hop out and I'd leave. You know what I mean? I was like, shit. I was like, that sucked. All right, see it, walk off. You know what I mean?
Right. Wipe the egg off your face.
And go home. Yeah. Try again somewhere else. Go uptown and try, you know? That's all. Fuck it. So I've thought about it a couple times going that when I'm down there. Because some nights we didn't really, like, we don't do nothing. And I get done at like 9, 10 o'clock, and it's still plenty of time to go hit up like a open mic somewhere. So I was looking it up actually just the other day. It's funny we're even talking about it. So yeah, I might do something with Stone in the family. My man Confetti, he's down there. So we got some connections in the city. Get some golf. There's some courses, like when I'm driving around down there, I see the courses, and there's people still out there playing, which I'm like, dude, December 8th, and people are golfing. Like, let's go.
I mean, you drive past it. Everybody drives past it when you go into the city. Is Trump?
Yeah.
Trump golf course, man, right there.
I'd love to play that one too.
Oh my God, it looks so nice.
It's very hilly though, dude. It's very undulated, that course.
Looks wide open.
Yeah.
Fucking.
There's not a lot of trees. It's wide open, but it's like it's a lot of bunkers, a lot of hills, water.
Yep.
It's a cool looking course. I'd like to play that. I would go down there.
Expensive as fuck, dude.
Of course, man. Trump's the money man, dude. Trump is the money man. That's why everybody's gonna get their money flowing.
I'm not really too sure. Is that the course too that he has his ex-wife buried at?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
Because he's got his ex-wife buried at one of his courses, so he doesn't have to pay taxes.
Yeah, it's labeled as a cemetery.
Yep.
Yeah, that's crazy. Ain't that wild?
That's a boss move, dude.
It's fucking wild, dude. It's sick, dude.
The fucked up thing would be if she was against it.
Right.
Like, but I don't want to be fucking buried there. And he did it anyways.
Because she hated him going to play golf all the time. You know? One of those things. I could see him doing that, too.
Absolutely.
Shit, man. So, yeah, Mikey, hopefully we're out there. Simulator. Go Friday. From there, dude. Yeah, Friday. Friday night, especially right there. I could definitely make that happen. That's not bad. I'd be a couple hours over there, and then I might not be able to stay the whole time, but at least just do a range session, or I don't even know what we do, but figure it out. He's got it for like 5. What do you say? 4 hours or something?
4 or 5 hours. Yeah.
That's a long time, dude.
Yeah, it is.
That's
But
a long time.
if we're gonna have 5 people,
Yeah.
it'll probably be about 4 hours.
Yeah, I seen
for a
Fairway.
round.
Fairway's like, I'm not going out there unless you're going. I'm like, Mike, I don't know if I'm going to the city or not yet, so I can't tell you until pretty much it's time for us to like go. He's
Why?
like, well,
What? He don't like me?
no, he just don't want to drive out there.
Oh,
But he's playing. He goes, I can play in my living room, man. Do the same thing.
Dude, he's gonna be gone. He's gone. He's
bro.
gone.
He'll be showing up to Freer, pulling up in the cart with his VR on in his club.
He's gonna have a mark around his face.
Yeah.
Around.
We should do that. We should put paint on the edge, and then when he puts the goggles on, takes them off, he's got this fucking the raccoon looking eyes there.
Next person that goes over to his house to have a fucking hangout session with him. Make sure they bring the fucking shoe polish.
Bring the shoe polish up. Yeah, I haven't really even talked to anybody, dude. I haven't texted in the chat. I haven't talked to anybody. I don't know what anybody's doing. I was talking to you earlier, so I hit you up to see if you wanted to jump on. I talked to Ant a few times. Well, I text Bub. I just seen besides seeing Fairway today at the grocery store, it was the first time I really see. And he's already like, yo, man, where can we go play? I'm like, Mike, there's snow on the ground, dude. Like, we can't go play anywhere. But it's gonna be nice,
Mohawk's
man.
still open, aren't they?
Yeah, but that would suck to go play golf right now up here. There's no snow down there. We can drive an hour south and go play.
I really don't think there's much out there on. I mean, you're gonna have a little pile here and there.
Yeah, it's gonna be super wet though.
Yeah.
Super wet, but yeah, down south, dude, there was like
cold.
Until I got to like Catskill, bro, is when it started to snow. Like where I started seeing snow. When I was south of Catskill, there was no snow. Like it was 55 degrees on Sunday in the city.
Yeah, I noticed that too. A couple of years ago, when there was a shit ton of snow up here, me and Kirk went down to see a hockey game down in Jersey.
Yeah.
And it was like right around Poughkeepsie is where it started. Like
that's where the elevation change, probably the biggest elevation change.
It turned into like nothing.
Yeah.
So
as soon as, right from the Catskill Mountains elevation, and it just hangs on with it.
We get cursed with snow until fucking April.
Yep. Oh, fuck, dude, it sucks. It's cruising by though, man. I got some things to break it up. I got the Disney trip to break it up. I'm so glad I can say it out loud now, because so many times I'd be like whispering in there because I'm right across from her room pretty much, or down the hall. So I'm like, damn, I don't want her to walk by and be like, what did he say? Disney what? It was cool though, because Disney on Ice was recently here in Albany. So we made my wife made like a card. It said you're going to Disney, like a ticket.
Okay.
Like a ticket. And she thought it was tickets to that. She's like, oh, what night are we going? I'm like, Lila, read it. And I don't want to say her name. And she's like, oh. I'm like, we're going to Disney World. She goes, we're going to Disney World? Starts jumping up and down, starts crying. We're going to Disney World. It's super cool, man. It's like America's Funniest Home Videos type moment, dude. It's cool shit, though.
My daughter was only 3 when we went and took her. And she loved it, dude. Yeah. Loved it. Definitely go see as many shows as you can, dude.
Yeah, they got a whole. So my sister-in-law went recently, so she has everything. Like she helped them plan everything. Where they have we have a whole itinerary where like we're gonna do the Princess Breakfast and the whole 9 yards, the Princess Castle and all
breakfast
the shit
with Minnie and Mickey.
Yeah, dude, all that, and then like go to Epcot one day, Universal one day, do obviously Disney a couple days, and do the whole roundabout. My old man and my parents are going with us, so I said to my dad, I said, there is a bunch of golf courses right around the corner, man. I don't know if you want to try to sneak around in on like a pool day where they're hanging at the pool. Maybe we go play 9 somewhere. So
there you go.
That'd be pretty fun to go do that too. So
you'll have to rent clubs though.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. I'm not bringing him just for 9 holes or something like that to go.
Fuck no.
If we were going on a golf trip, that's a whole different game.
You're
But
flying, right?
yeah, oh yeah, and that's the other thing she's so excited about hopping on an airplane. So she's
Uh,
like, I want to sit in the window, but then I want to. Once we get up in the air, I'm going to sit in between you guys, and we're going to watch movies, and we're going to do this. And she was so hyped, bro. It was like
you
giving a
got
kid a straight
your
bag of sugar.
your old lady is flown too, right?
Yeah, we've been everywhere. We've flown.
Yep.
We've done
All right.
Hawaii, like so.
I was gonna
We've done some torturous flights, dude.
me,
Hawaii, straight to Aruba.
me and Patience were glued to the fucking window,
Yeah.
and the ex-wife, she was glued to a vomit bag.
Yeah,
The
not
whole
fun.
the whole flight, dude. The whole
Flying.
flight.
The only thing I don't like about flying is like I'm one of those guys who drives all the time. I'm not like when I'm not in control of something. I don't like it. I don't like it. So I kind of just like the takeoff and the landing. I'm sitting there like a crackhead, just like rocking in my seat, like just
But it's a lot
anxious as
easier
shit.
now because you can take your phone and watch a movie or something.
Yeah,
You know.
dude. And most of the flights, depending on what you're on, like they offer a TV right on there. You can watch
Yep.
movies and shit. So it'll be a good time. I'm excited about it. Got going end of January,
It's
and then
awesome, dude.
when we get back, the first weekend when we get back, it's Tripoli's going to be in New Jersey, so I'm going to be making that trip out to Jersey to see Sammy Tripoli. So if you guys want to go, man, let's make the trip, get some conspiracy talk going, and we'll
All
see where
right.
this whole shit with this dude from the healthcare thing ends up. It's going to be interesting to see. And then
That'll be when will that be? In January?
February 9th, he's coming to Jersey.
Okay.
So I think it's like the Saturday before the Super Bowl or something like that.
All right. Keep me posted.
Yep.
I'm
And then
definitely interested.
did you see before we wrap up real quick? Jay-Z. I don't know how we didn't talk about this earlier.
Yeah, and then he's got the balls to try and go to that fucking to the red carpet thing for his daughter's movie that she's doing or
Oh
something.
no shit. No, I didn't see that.
Beyonce, and his daughter Blue Ivy all did a red carpet, and he's getting 50 Cent.
Bro,
Is 50 Cent's killing him for fucking doing it.
Yeah. So, do you know who Jaguar Wright is?
Oh, absolutely.
So, dude,
she knows a lot of shit about a lot of people.
She's talking. She's just released like a couple more things, like of assault. She's been like people who has assaulted her and like wild shit, dude. Like I don't know if it's AI, so I don't want to say anything, but it's crazy shit. Like she's been
All
right
alleged.
about everything. She's been right about everything, dude. Everything
so
she
far.
said is she's been spot the fuck on. Like, and this is from 2-3 years ago. She was talking about this.
As she said, her only motive is because these monsters need to be stopped.
Yeah, so crazy, bro. Like everybody we listened to and thought like actors and like think about Hollywood, how quiet it is right now. No one in Hollywood.
Crickets, dude. Crickets.
All been to them freak offs, and the thing is, they don't know. They were probably so drugged up. If they've been there, they don't know what they did or what happened to them. You know what I mean?
I mean, how much is this? Because a lot of highly connected people are going to be getting pulled out in this, dude.
It's gonna
and
be
there's
crazy.
and there's one that I know of that it was like chummy with Diddy. His whole time he was in office was Obama.
Oh yeah. Then it gets political now too. Damn, it can go.
Yeah.
It's gonna go political. It's gonna go in the athletes. It's gonna be everybody, dude.
I mean, you're talking. Everybody was doing the Diddy parties.
Dude, if you see those pictures from Diddy parties, everybody was there.
Everybody.
From Leo to Timberlake to everybody, bro.
And it was like if you listen to Denzel Washington has come out and said there was a certain hour that it was like, he was like it would change from party to party. He said, but you could feel the vibe change in the room. He was like, so it was time to go.
He said
and
he
he's
stayed one time past it and seen what was happening and had it.
and he
Disgusting,
flipped
man.
out and he
Yeah.
ended up leaving with him and his old lady.
He got into a confrontation with Diddy, I believe, at a Knicks game about it.
Yeah, yep.
There's a video of them two having words at a Knicks game.
Yep, he was totally ignoring Diddy, and Diddy's like all trying to like fucking talk to him, and he's just all like,
Yeah. Yeah, but 50, how about 50 Cent though, man? One of the smartest people in fucking business, dude. Just a street dude, like literally grew his brand from the bottom up, like hustling from the streets.
yep.
And enterprise and like the whole Power series with the TV. He has a movie about himself, the music, obviously,
Dude,
the vodka, the water, like the clothing, like he's got a
bought
team
his
and
own
everything.
studio,
Yeah, dude,
starting his own fucking company, production company.
it's unreal, dude, unreal. Not caught up in exposing all these guys and all of it, but we'll see what happens, man. It's gonna be crazy. We go on another hour about that.
Nice.
Mikey, appreciate you jumping on, buddy. Where can everybody find you on Instagram, Mikey? Let's get you some followers up, man.
518 Mikey.
Yeah,
Instagram. That's it. That's the only social I do, bro.
There you go. All right, Mikey. Appreciate you jumping on. Appreciate everybody tuning into the Pitch Putt and Puff. And tune in Tuesday to an Orange Bowl Boys episode. We're going to get into a little bit of college football playoff. What happened to the Miami Hurricanes this season in a dreadful, dreadful finish to the season, 10-2.
Womp, womp, womp.
Big loss to Syracuse. Cost us a college football. Cost us a ACC championship berth and a college football playoff berth, which was really, really heartbreaking. But our defense was so suspect. We didn't deserve to be there. So we're going to hear a little bit more about that on Tuesday with the Orange Bowl Boys. So I appreciate y'all tuning in, and we'll talk to you then. Later.
Peace.